It all.
All right, so let me get this straight. Truesdale reckons his wife caught rabies from the Armstrongs' camp.
Dog.
Dog.
Truesdale said she caught rabies when she was bitten by the Armstrongs' dog, D-O-G.
And presumably this cow got it the same way?
According to Truesdale, that's right.
T-Ball's getting onto the vet health labs. Hopefully they haven't destroyed the brain yet, the cow's brain, and they can run tests on that.
Yeah, but T-Ball reckons it's a long shot, doesn't he?
Well, the authorities are more concerned about rabies than BSE.
Right? Rabies? Is that rabies in Australia?
Didn't a couple of people die from rabies in the 80s?
Nah, brought it in from OS.
Well, there was a suspected outbreak in Tassie, but that was in the last century.
So it could happen again.
Well, in theory it could, but T-Ball thinks it's a long shot.
Rabies epidemic in Mount Thomas, eh?
What are we going to do?
What do you reckon, mate? Sit tight and wait?
Yeah, just sit tight. Wait.
So, the Armstrong's dog bit Joan and the cow. What I want to know is who bit the Armstrong's dog?
Well, maybe it was Mal, Constable.
No, seriously, I mean, it's an English breed. Maybe it was imported.
Oh, T-Ball says that there's no rabies in the UK either.
Nah, well, they could have brought it in from the States or something. You want to check
No,
that?
it would have been picked up by quarantine this end.
Don't rabid animals like froth at the mouth and then go around biting everything that they see?
Not necessarily according to this. It's called the furious stage, and lots of animals miss it completely. The dog may howl and turn ferocious, attacking animals, people, and objects for no reason.
Bloody hell. Adam!
What?
What? These bloody running sheets. How can I check the bloody things when I can't? Get your feet off the table. How can I check them when they're illegible? You type them, you get them finished, you don't leave until it's done today.
Oh, you finally managed to drag yourself out of bed, did you, Deirdre?
Yeah, I got a puncture
Good to
on the
see.
way here.
Get this bike out of the police station, will you? You fix it up at the end of shift and not before.
What are you doing,
I
mate?
thought I was going to have a chat to the Armstrongs.
No, I'll do that, thanks.
Righto.
You listen to me, you lot. It's been brought to my attention this place isn't running as efficiently as it should. So, Constable McKinley, after you finish putting your bike away, you clean up the cells and you clean them properly. Cooper, you finish that. Constable Doyle, you get stuck into the paperwork because there's mountains of it. We're way behind. Then you check the stationery. If we're running low, you order some more. You got a problem with that?
It'd be a pleasure.
Good. Good.
Good one, Max.
Hey, boy, come on, look! Fetch! Fetch! Fetch!
Pedigree certificate of one bearded collie from Dalesford. That's Dalesford, Victoria, Australia.
Yeah, righto. Are you sure your animal hasn't been showing any unusual signs of behaviour at all?
Not a thing. Rabies, honestly. Be careful where you throw that.
Sorry.
Thanks for your time.
I heard you talking to Mummy and Daddy. Waffles isn't sick. He's my friend, and I'm not going to let anything
Nothing's
happen.
going to happen to your dog, Annabelle.
I don't believe you.
Thanks a lot, Len.
No worries.
So you finished already, have you?
Oh, no, I'm just waiting for the first coat to dry.
How's it look?
Hard to tell. Want a sneak preview?
I can't. Nick's on the warpath.
You're not staying?
No, Chris, I just came to get my lunch.
What, just yours?
Yeah. Len's getting it.
Well, isn't any truth in the talk about Joan Truesdale and the rape? We've heard about all
Rabies,
this.
he's joking.
Yes, judging by the symptoms, I'd say we're in for an epidemic of a virulent new strain of bubonic gossip.
Well, back to it, I guess.
All right, see you later.
Oh! Gina? 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 Chris, will you get an ambulance? Kate, get over here. Gina? Come on. You all right? Come on, Jenny, get up here, lie down, you feel better. Has she been ill recently? She's had some migraines.
Any fever, vomiting?
Last week, she did
Moaning
last
of a
week.
sore neck?
Yeah.
Put her in a single room.
You'll be okay.
Maybe did June happen to mention whether she was one of the paramedics that went to Mrs. Truesdale?
Both times she was, yeah. Zoe, are you saying that Gina's got this flu thing that Mrs. Truesdale's got?
Mrs. Truesdale's dead, Maggie. If you know where Gina's family are, I think you should get in contact with them.
No, Miss Hopkins, it's quite safe to walk your poodle. Yeah. No, there's no danger
Much
at all.
later, Adam. You just fix up the typos I've marked and I'll give you a big fat elephant stamp.
That is the fourth call in the last hour about this rabies thing.
Meal at post, or you know what that means?
Oh, don't start. I mean, you can
Means there's no
move.
such thing as a specified meal
Gina
break for any
is
member.
sick. I had to take her to the hospital. Is that all right?
Yeah? What's up with her?
I think she might have the same thing that Mrs. Truesdale had. She wants to see you.
All right. I'll drop in a bit later and I'll take in some flowers from all
Yes,
of us.
that'd be nice.
Yeah,
Mrs. Truesdale died an hour ago. There was nothing that the doctors could do for her.
Maggie, if you'd like to go to the hospital, you're
No,
free to go.
no, I don't want to go to the hospital. I want to stay here and I want to try and contact her parents.
Fair enough. If you'd like a bit of privacy, you can use the office.
That'd be nice.
Adam, can you get an 83 ready, please?
That's right, we're all at risk. The whole town, everybody. Stock, our kids, our pets. And
I'm
nobody's
really
lifting
sorry
a finger to
about
help us.
Joe, Mel. If there's anything I can do.
Well, that Nick Schultz.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
He's not fit to be in charge of a peep show. Got his head stuck so far in the sand he could be halfway to China. No, it's pretty important, this exotic diseases stuff. I mean, all it takes is a couple of blow-ins with a fancy breeding ideas and exotic stock, and before you know where you are, we're dropping like flies.
The question is, are we going to let it happen or are we going to do something about it?
Well, try and do something about it.
Not much we can do.
Well, we know where the trouble started. We know how to fix it.
Oh, come on, Mal. That animal's a child's pet. There's not a skerrick of proof that it's mad cow disease or rabies or anything else.
My wife's dead. That's all the proof I need.
You're right, mate. She'll be right.
Calm down, Mr. Deacon. There's nothing to worry
Mount
about.
Thomas Police?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, Mr. Gordon.
Hello, Mount Thomas Police.
No, I don't think it's likely to be rabies. Why don't you
Mrs.
take the animal to the vet?
Yes,
That's
Tibble.
right.
Great, I'll pass that on.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
No sign of rabies in the Armstrong's cow.
Oh, good.
Mount
Shut
Thomas
up.
Police? Can you hold the line, please? Nick, it's the Gazette. They want an official quote.
Hello, Mount
Yeah,
Thomas.
it's trouble. Mal and Keith and the others are on their way out to Armstrong's.
Acting Sergeant Shelton.
Well, it's Mal I'm worried about. He's capable of anything.
BKC, this is Mount Thomas 250. Do you have an ETA on the back up the Armstrong property with code 5 here?
Mount Thomas 250, stand by.
Nick, do we want the best?
No best. I know some of these blokes, they're mates. Mr. and Mrs. Armstrong, this is the police. Stay where you are. Greg Duncan, how are you? You good? Come on, boys. Hey,
do something. If you're not prepared to do it, then we will.
Listen, that cow, there's no rabies. That cow didn't have any rabies.
Armstrong, we know you can hear us.
Now, do you hear
Just
me?
give us a dog or we'll come in and get us.
That cow didn't have any rabies.
Can you hear us, Armstrong?
Greg Duncan, you ought to spend some time in the cells, mate, for criminal damage. You're going the right way. Mrs. Armstrong.
Petty prejudices. Daisy's dead because of him.
You ought to thank your lucky stars it was only a cow you lost.
You can't have the dog.
I won't let him take it. I won't let him have the dog. Just put the gun down and step away, will you? Mrs. Armstrong, look at me, look at me, look at me. Come on, you're not doing any good. Just put it down, because you're in more than enough trouble.
Yeah, more than enough.
All right, boys, now come on. There's no rabies, right? There never has been any rabies.
Oh, so you're an expert now,
That
are you,
filthy
Schultz?
mutt bit my wife, now she's dead. What do you got to say to that, Schultz?
The dog's not rabbit. How could it be? It was born in Australia. It's an Australian dog.
Listen, if there's any rabies in this district, all our stock is at risk.
That's right.
I'll impound the dog down the station, all right?
What the hell good's that gonna do?
Well, I'll get the vet in. He can check it. He can look at it. If he finds...
The animal put down humanely.
If he finds any symptoms.
Elsie. Annabelle's gone. And she's taken the dog with her.